So, how's your weekend, boys?
It was good,
Yeah. You had like a dance thing, right?
Yeah, I was at that dance comp today. That was
Yeah.
fun. Saw some friends. It was good.
Good.
Nothing really else to talk about.
Started strong, then kind of faded out, but
Uh-huh.
it was
Yeah.
It was not. I give it like a 7
Bro.
out of 10.
Okay.
As many years you're gonna go without a trophy.
Okay,
maybe.
okay. So before we go any further, let me address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing black because today's a really solemn day. It's the end of the quadruple charge. It's the funeral of the quadruple charge for Arsenal. I wore black in solace of that. It was a great run. This is the worst. This is the best one to lose. All right. This is the best one to lose, and that's all I'm gonna say. But I'll do my due diligence and I'll put on my Arsenal.
There you go. Welcome back to the podcast,
Go
ladies
ahead,
and
yeah.
gentlemen. I am joined here by the Arsenal crew. Big respect to Miles for showing up.
Yeah.
Big
man.
respect to Blake for showing up. I respect you too for showing up.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it calm, polite,
Mm-hmm.
educational.
Can we get you to sign a form saying that you will oblige by that? both
Fuck
of you?
no.
All
Hell
right,
no.
well, it was worth a shot.
Obviously, today we are talking about Arsenal bottling
What?
another trophy.
Bottling? Oh my, bro.
This
okay.
time
This guy.
losing to Man City 2-0 in the Carabao Cup final and making it 1 out of 4 trophies that you were out of the competition of this season. It's probably not going to matter in a couple of days' time, but at least for right now, it should feel like the sky is falling down.
No, it should
And-
not.
and
No, it should
It's been an
not.
absolute field day. I've been enjoying my Twitter scroll, especially today. I don't know how you boys are feeling. We're going to get into all of that. We also have Madrid derby to cover. We have Spurs maybe going down. Things are looking
Right,
bad
no
for
one
you
cares
lot.
about that, though.
But-
No one cares about that. But,
But at
Arsenal lost the Carabao Cup, everybody.
least- hey.
Oh my goodness, ring the bells. Dinner's ready. Let's all go feast on Arsenal losing a cup when Spurs are going to go down. Let's all focus on Arsenal losing the cup when Chelsea are not going to make Europe. Let's all focus on Arsenal winning the cup when Liverpool spent $500 million and are going to be in the Europa League. Anyway, okay. Sorry.
We're also talking Liverpool losing. We're talking United Bournemouth, that being a draw. We're talking about all the other happenings in Europe, but there's only one place where we can really start. There's only one focus. There's only one real issue pressing in this room right now. Boys, I want to ask you, just as an opening question before we get into the analysis, who's at fault today?
Mikel Arteta is at fault for this performance, and I don't think anyone else should really be taking the brunt of the blame.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta is the sole reason why we lost this game. The setup to this game. Eze's out, your hottest player, really unfortunate. So that's already a big negative. But you're supposed to have depth. That's why we signed all these players, is that when something happens, you have depth. Okay, great. The first 10 minutes of this game, you start well. You had a couple chances. Kai Havertz should have scored a goal, for God's sakes. And what does Mikel Arteta do? Okay, he lets the team go. He lets the team do their thing for the first 45 minutes. They have a good 45. They have a great 15 minutes to start the game. City get into it a little bit. They trade chances. But the first 45 minutes was undoubtedly in Arsenal's favor. They had more chances. They had better possession spells.
Yeah.
And they defended fantastically. Really nothing that they gave up besides at the very end of the half. They go into the halftime interval. I don't know what the fuck Mikel Arteta said to his team. But it must have been sit back and enjoy the ride, fellas, because he just allowed City to run over him. Pep Guardiola bent Mikel Arteta over, bro, and let him do whatever he wanted, fam. I don't understand why Mikel Arteta just let Pep Guardiola's team dictate play for 25 minutes coming out of the first half, for 25 minutes coming out of the second half. The Arsenal team looked adept of ideas. They had no control in the midfield. They wouldn't win a second ball.
Yep.
It was shocking. The only two players that had a good second half were Gabriel and Saliba, and they got dunked on twice. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. And I don't want to put it on the players directly because that's not what I've seen from them in the last 3 years. I haven't seen a team that's just going to give up when the times are tough, just going to throw their hands in. That's not what they do. So I have to put it on Mikel Arteta for setting up his team in the second half to just allow Manchester City to attack, dictate possession, and, not add any sense of control or any sense of urgency when the tide was clearly shifting in City favor. You had an opportunity to bring on Martinelli, to bring on Norgard, bring on someone, bring on Max Dowman. Do something after not only the first goal, even before that, when 15 minutes have gone by after the first half, and you are still getting done in, absolutely hemmed in your own zone, and you're not changing anything? Why? I'm so confused on what Mikel Arteta thought he was doing in that second half. And it lost us the game. You can blame Kepa, sure. Maybe you need a new backup keeper, but I don't really care. Like,
Arteta put him in there.
Arteta put it in him, but that part I don't even care about that. Like, whatever, man. You were getting hemmed in even before his mistake. This game is on Arteta, man. On Arteta.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time you mentioned that span of 20, 25 odd minutes where City were constantly just attacking. It was the first time in a very long time watching Arsenal where I was just embarrassed. Like every time they tried to clear the ball, it was like a League One team going up against a Premier League a team that's just won the fucking Premier League, where they're just booting the ball and praying that something works out, and it was ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, you could hear it in the stadium, the tension, the frustration from the fans, and there was just no idea. There was no way of building up. It was like, oh, great, Saliba just cleared the ball. Great. Oh, we've got fucking Victor Gyökeres and
Kai Havertz. Let's also not forget, did fuck all this game. Did nothing.
I do want to say though, I think the Havertz Gyökeres link up, I really like it. But if you have no one there to connect to get the ball to the two of them, nothing's gonna happen.
Oh my God! Like,
just saying.
I thought Zubamendi had a terrible game. I thought Rice couldn't get on the ball enough. I thought Trossard was fucking invisible.
He was terrible.
He did nothing the entire game.
That pisses me off.
Bukayo
so
Saka
much,
has gone 2 months of literally ghosting in our biggest season.
What's happening with
He's been ghosting. Saka's been a ghost, bro. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he signed a new contract and he's. I can't even talk about his mentality, bro. Like, Saka is so. I've never had to criticize him. So this is the first time in his career I'm actually looking at him and I'm like, are you hurt? Mm-hmm. If you're hurt, then go down. Go down. Don't play Let Madueke cook, man. Like, at this point, I don't know what's wrong with him. Is it an injury? Is there something mentally going on with him? I have no idea. Yeah. But this Saka I'm seeing is not the one I'm used to.
Yeah.
And dude, like, you can banter all you want. At the end of the day, I'm upset. But I've been more upset when we've like drawn to fucking Wolves. Did we draw or lose to Wolves? I don't even remember.
You drew. It was 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2-2.
I've been more upset when we drew to Wolves than I am now. I'm more just annoyed that we showed up in not our biggest game of the season, but our biggest game it's not our biggest game of the season. It's just not.
I mean, so far, like it is
one of the biggest games of the season. It
was a cup final.
The most scrutinized game of the season for sure.
Yeah.
And we showed up like that. If you wanted to prove the haters wrong, prove that you're not just this pragmatic sit-back team, and Mikel Arteta decides to go out with that second half plan.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You put on the exact type of performance that every single Arsenal hater wanted you to.
That's exactly right.
That all the talk, some of it true, some of it untrue. Obviously, truth is somewhere in the middle. But all of the talk about bottlers this, bottlers that, the players don't really want it, weak mentality, poor tactics, school coach manager, all over reliance on corners, nothing from open play, haram ball. You proved that narrative right today. That's the worst thing you could have done. Yeah. It's
I think that obviously, like, me being positive, I think with looking ahead where we have a potential to have 3 other finals, who knows what, I mean, obviously you have the Premier League coming down to the end or whatever. Yeah. But the other 2, like having the Carabao Cup as the first cup final of the season. After this performance, I pray that Mikel Arteta has gathered everyone in the dressing room and been like, okay, that's what a cup final looks like. Now go out there and fucking change that shit around, because that was disgraceful. That was disgraceful. And obviously we put it to Mikel Arteta with some bad decisions. Unlucky with some of the injuries with Eze on good form, and I think Timber could have really helped instead of having Ben White. Jesus Christ. I mean, I think Ben White might be... What?
You still kicking?
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone was shit, bro. Everyone was shit. And it's... I don't know, man. I haven't watched a lot of good Arsenal games recently. Like the good ones, the Everton one, didn't watch that game. I just couldn't watch it. I watched the Leverkusen one. That was a good game. But I don't know, man. You know what? Like... Looking back on it now, this team probably shouldn't be the first ever quadruple winner. You just look through them.
No,
like,
God, no.
They don't deserve to win a quadruple, bro. I know they played amazing this season, and you could say like they deserve to maybe win a double, like the Champions League and the Premier League. Like maybe. Like I'm not saying they don't deserve to do really well this season. I'm just saying this team is not a team that's a quadruple winning team. They're just not.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're far from.
So this is
I agree.
this is a culmination of what should have happened. And kudos to City, I guess. Like they're fucking scumbags, and like, you know, even though your dad jumped ship for somehow you still want them to win more than Arsenal. I don't know how that makes sense. But like, did City play well? I guess. I don't fucking know. I feel like I would play well too if my opponent just sat back for 30 odd minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
Like, good on O'Reilly, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, fair
sure.
play. It's almost like with like one more thing on Arsenal. It's almost like when we keep the expectations low for them, that's when they really perform. When we build it up, it's almost like Declan Rice, who literally is chronically online.
No.
They scroll through Twitter before the match and they watch the match promos that Arsenal post.
And
on
that
their
can't be good
Instagram.
for them. That cannot be good for
Cannot
them.
be good for
Seeing all the
Yet
dialogue
again, though,
around Arsenal.
I do want to say though, like, you are getting paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week and you're a fucking professional footballer. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I understand, like, you know, with mental health and social media being such a huge factor to these players nowadays, like, it definitely plays a role. But at the same time, like, good fucking Lord, come on, man.
Yeah.
You have every resource possible at your disposal and I'm not going to chalk it up to, like, the media just chalking it up to be the biggest match of the season, them getting nervous.
No, I get it.
But
I get it. Oh, 100%.
it
The media
probably
does
plays
play
a
a
factor.
factor. Everything plays a factor.
Yeah.
100%. And in this day and age, then you cannot expect players to completely isolate themselves from all of that.
Yeah.
It has an effect. Like we know it in Leafland. Like it does something.
I mean, we've seen that. We've talked about this over there as a group with all these like these terrible articles coming out on like all these tabloids about, oh, I'm an Arsenal fan, but now look at us. We're the most dislikable team, and rightly so. And oh, look at Arsenal fans. They once were hailed as these great loving fans who went to, you know, to Highbury, and now look at them. They're the most despicable, fucking terrible fans ever. Like, that definitely affects the players as well, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Which is not fucking true. It's such bullshit. Whatever gets them the clicks. Whatever, man. I know you got to pay rent. It's fine.
I also just missed my entire fantasy draft, so it's just not a good day.
What
Fantasy baseball draft. I just missed the entire thing, so I got auto drafted.
Oh, and you were like ankles deep in that last week.
Yeah.
Who was your
Caring
first?
about that.
Sorry, who was your first pick?
Bobby Witt.
Oh, come on, you're okay.
I think I'll be okay, but it's not a good.
Yeah.
It's been a bad sport.
You missed the FPL deadline as well.
And I missed the FPL deadline. So, and like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do, bro.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. Like, I don't. So I'm going to try and pick someone now. And
Oh, it's going on like right now.
this is my last pick, bro. Second last pick, bro.
While you're doing that, I will
pitching,
say,
bro.
fair play to City. Like, I think they weren't that creative, but I think defensively all around they were más fuerte.
Yeah.
So strong.
The Ryan Cherky moment,
Ooh, I want to kill him. I want to elbow him in the head.
as you should.
It was maddening, but at the same time, he was doing that because he knows he's going to get a reaction out of.
And now
my fan
every
base.
single time you're in an argument with a Man City fan, they're just gonna send you that gif, and you're just gonna have to hold it.
Yeah.
I the only thing I don't like about that, cuts to Pep's reaction, and Pep is mad. I hate that.
Why?
Stop turning him into a robot, Pep. Just let the kid do something. This is what Thierry
No.
Henry was talking about a couple of weeks ago, where it's like it's not like Pep is coaching these players to be robots, just pass it backwards to start being boring.
But it's disrespectful, and I think he knows that that's this, and it even puts Cherky at harm because you saw what Ben White did him. Good for Ben White. I'm sure he got a yellow.
He did.
Of course, he got a yellow card. Yeah, sorry, he got a yellow card. That's fine. He's sticking up for the rest of the team. Yeah. I know your team's been shit, but you can't go up there and disrespect the team that is above you in the league table, by the way, might I add, and who is still in the Champions League, might I add. But, you know, it's whatever. Like, we can have this debate about, like, being a robot and not, but, like, this is coming from a traditional fan, like, show some respect.
Yeah. What I would say to Arsenal fans, and this is not trying to be rage bait or anything.
Okay.
Soak up this league win because it could genuinely be your last trophy for a while. I'm not, and there
All right, buddy.
There were things in this performance today that reminded me of that. You guys have been paving over a lot of cracks this season, a ton of cracks. like the poor output from open play. This will be the lowest level of attacking production we've seen from a title winner even before Leicester. The over-reliance on corners. It's the centerpiece of the team being a shadow of his former self right now. When has a league winner ever done that where their best player is performing at this low of a level? When's that ever happened before?
So then let me throw this back to you. Let's look again at next season when we have another transfer window where we're going to have a shit ton of money, obviously, because we always have money.
Yes.
And we fucking get rid of some of the players like Leandro Trossard, who is starting in a cup final, for God's sake. And you look at these guys where they have another year to fucking, and Saka can finally have a good season. Like, I'm just saying.
Julian, that was the most idiotic thing you've
Like,
ever
just
said
look
in
at
your
it from
life.
that way, where you're
Julian,
going to.
But I see it as you need to replace Trossard.
Yeah.
You can argue you need to replace Martinelli.
Okay.
Your striker hasn't been
What
up
do
to
you
the
mean replace
level.
Martinelli? You replace the left wing. That's one
Havertz is not
position.
up to the level. Saka is not up to the level.
God.
That's 5 players right there.
I think Havertz is
you
up to
can
the
have
level,
a couple of
so-
youngsters
Julian, shut
coming
up, please,
through.
bro. This is
And what I would say as well to that point is
Okay,
that
let him cook.
City will be better next year. Liverpool will be better the next year. United will be better next year, sorry. I saw a link today where City are looking to buy Elliot Anderson. And soon. If they sign Elliot Anderson for 120 million, and who knows what other money they're going to spend, obviously, I don't agree with the ethics behind that kind of spending, but it's just going to happen.
We said
and
this.
we just got to sit here and
We said
accept
this
it.
last season though, where City spent big again. Liverpool spent fucking $500 million, and they're so shit.
I
You know
know.
what? You know what? This Arsenal squad are like super aging. Julian's right, man. They're all gonna get fucking worse next season. Every single player is gonna regress even more than they have if they have done so this season. And despite their starting squad age being average of like 25,
No, but you're
it's
not
really
getting
it's
it.
over for them. No,
You're not getting
No,
it.
you're not getting it.
There has been so many problems with this team this season.
Right.
And you've been scraping results. You have. You
Some,
have.
not all.
What is
Of course.
happening?
You could shit on the style of play, but the corners will not be as effective next year.
How do you know that?
I don't fucking care.
There's talk
bro. No, you need to genuinely shut up.
The
Genuinely
corners
shut up.
will not be as effective next
Julian,
year
oh
because
my
teams
God.
will either figure it out, and the PGML, there's already
Oh my
talks
God.
where they're trying to crack down on the shoving and the tugging on corners next year. Other teams around you will get better. And if you don't address the key issues which have been plaguing you for many, many, many performances, including today,
Hey,
you're going to fall.
Sure, great, amazing. We have a fucking two months left. I don't fucking care about next season.
Which is why I say,
no. Then you
if
don't.
you win
no,
the
no.
league this season,
Stop.
and fair enough,
No, but don't
soak it in.
Okay, I fucking will. You don't have to tell me what the fuck my club needs to do. You need to focus on your own club and not worry about next season. This is what I was doing last year. You're sounding like a loser. Next season, guys, Arsenal need to worry. What about this season when they can still win a treble, which has only been done by City and Manchester United in the Premier League? What about that reality? But no, you're focusing on the reality that because they lost one trophy that was the most meaningless one in the entire season, now their season is over. Now you need to look forward.
You can win a treble just like you could have won a quadruple.
just like-
But the fact of the matter is, if you keep up performances anything like you did today, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and we just like battered Bayer Leverkusen. We beat Bayern earlier in the season, destroyed them at home.
you were better earlier in the season, but these past couple of months it hasn't been up to par. Don't you agree?
and I mean, like sometimes, but somehow we're 9 points clear, and we're still looking decent in the Champions League. Probably gonna get to a semifinal. Like you can.
Which is to my other point that obviously City, Liverpool, all these teams have not been anywhere close to the standard, but you can't expect that next season.
But you can.
You're not. You may
no,
not.
But you absolutely. That was
There's a world where you don't even match your point total from 2 years ago.
Yeah, sure. And
where
there's
you didn't win the title.
And there's a world where Tottenham get relegated. There's a world where Tottenham stay up. There's a world where Manchester
Do you
United.
think that we're playing up to our standard? Because me and Blake both agree we're not playing up to our
but-
standard.
You don't. In terms of style of play, you are not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
okay. So you could say that for all the teams.
And to be fair to you,
and look at us, we're at the top of the league by
I know,
9 fucking
bro.
points.
Your point is
You've been scrapping a lot of results, and that's like champion-esque
Has
performances.
any team been fucking
But
killing
that's
it
not
in the league
sustainable.
this year? then?
Scrutinized. This is what
You're
I'm
playing
saying.
it. You're
No, but
playing
this
an
is the-
unsustainable
This is the
type
narrative
of football.
every fucking year, bro.
is.
No,
It
it's
really
not.
is. Yes,
bro.
it is.
It's not.
Yes, it
you,
is.
Last
There's
year,
always something
you weren't
wrong with
playing
what
like
Arsenal
this.
do.
No.
No, you're saying,
No,
bro.
this is not the narrative.
You're indirectly
The
saying
narrative was not this last year.
no, but this is what you're
the
saying.
narrative wasn't this.
You're already
The narrative last year sometimes was, oh, Baller's this, Baller's that. It was stupid. Obviously, it was stupid. But you played beautiful football last year. You played beautiful football the year before.
Last
You
year we
played
finished on
beautiful
80.
football. You played
Last
beautiful
year we're
football the year
terrible.
before that. This is not the same conversation we're having right now
It's
as it
okay.
was
They don't get
last
it,
year, the
bro.
year before, the year before
They
that.
don't get it, bro. It's okay.
You're playing an unsustainable type of
You know
football.
what?
at the
It's
moment.
not sustainable.
Okay.
We're gonna win a league. It
why
is sustainable,
you
bro.
say that because you don't want to believe it. You're scared. It's very clear. They say this every single year. Oh, Chelsea's going to get better. I can't remember the last time Chelsea got better. Oh,
Such a
fucking
good point.
Liverpool's going to get better. Liverpool, like I said, Liverpool spent $500 million. They are way worse than they were last season. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing they say every single year to discredit Arsenal as still being there every single fucking year. Maybe, you know what? You know what? We're going to stop right now. We're going to do a Prem prediction for next season. I have Arsenal finishing 5th, unfortunately,
Right.
because Chelsea will be back. Liverpool will be back. Fucking City's
Spurs are gonna save themselves from relegation
yeah.
and jump over Arsenal. in the
you're
Premier
right,
League
you're right,
table.
you're right.
That's what we should be scared
United
of.
are getting Luis Enrique. If you believe the
Fantastic,
rumors.
buddy.
So I
You're
can
Congrats.
See, you're focused on next season. We have shit to play for. You can keep your little spot in top 4 while we're trying to actually make history, bro. That's fine. You can worry about us next season. You can do that. I appreciate your concern, but I don't care. Say it again if you want in the mic, and someone will listen to you. It doesn't matter to me and Miles right now.
If August comes and you're playing free-flowing football, contrary to the football you're playing right now,
Julian,
then fair enough.
How about if we keep winning games?
But Julian, your
You should
point
still be worried.
is invalid.
But if you keep this up, you won't be winning
But
games.
Julian,
is my point.
who cares? This is the mindset shift.
And the same goes for the Champions League this season.
no, but
If you play like how you did today,
Bro.
you're not getting past
yeah,
Barcelona.
obviously. Oh my God. Like the sky is blue. No shit. We played like shit.
I
Arteta
know.
got it wrong. Everyone is accenting that. Saying that if we play like this for the rest of the year, we're going to not win
know.
anything. No
There's
shit,
been
buddy.
signs in the games previous, and I'm saying if this type of performance continues, there's a world where this doesn't. There's a world where the players kick on, and it's la-di-da-di-da, you waltz your way to a
Sure.
treble. Is that likely, though? Far from.
I mean, bro.
Because it's not just today.
okay.
But it's weeks and weeks and weeks where these performances have been creeping in more and more consistently. And you've been scraping it. Fair enough. You won at the weekend against Everton last weekend. Was it not a little bit concerning, a little bit squeaky bum time at times? It was. It was. There's been many performances like that. Now, you've been fortunate that City are also shitting the bed. God, they look bad.
Oh my God.
God, they
so
look bad.
was Liverpool fortunate last year too with everyone else being shit?
But
See, there you go. The pause says it all. Keep going your point. That makes no sense. Go ahead.
obviously, Liverpool were a little bit fortunate. City are going to finish this season on a lower point tally than you did last year. I believe. I think the math line's up there. I could be fucking wrong. My hands are up high. But if City were keeping up the pressure on you, then we'd be having this conversation more. Because there's been concerning performances in the past couple of weeks. And you guys have been coming on this pod and saying that despite the result. So I'm not spewing any fucking bias and just delusion here. Everyone and their mother can see that the performances have not been up to par as of late. They haven't. Mikel Arteta and the players will be the first to admit it. I am not stupid for saying that needs to change.
Sure. Once again, you love talking a lot about Arsenal and making sure your point feels right. So I'm gonna rebuttal and you're gonna say it again. Bro, I'm gonna say my point and you're gonna want to say something back again and make it the last standing Arsenal point. So
I have a couple more, but
there you go. And it's all gonna be the same shit. Talking about next season, talking about if this happened, then this would be more. Talk about what fucking happened right now. Let's talk about Arsenal shit the bed in a cup final against Manchester City where no one played well. No. Let's talk about that, okay? Why don't we talk about Manchester City also looking terrible this season, but because they won against Arsenal, they are going to be better next season.
Well, like we've talked about
because Manchester City won against Arsenal, from what I'm seeing from you, is that you think they're automatically going to be better than Arsenal next season because their trend is up after this game and our trend is exponentially down. That's what you're saying.
I have said that City will likely be better because in March, I'm hearing about the $100+ million moves they're about to make this summer. And
so we're not going to make any moves in the transfer market?
That's exactly my point, bro. That's
you
exactly
may,
my point.
but do you trust yourself for outspending City? Do you
Outspending
are you
doesn't-
not a little
I don't
bit
need
scared
to
that they're going to
outspend
sign
them.
the most prolific and promising young center midfielder in England?
Because they did that in winter and they still aren't beating us in the league. They did that in winter like they do every year. They do this every season. And Mikel Arteta has found a way, in the league at least, to top City as of 7 games to go. come back, shoot me in the fucking foot if they don't win the title. You know what? I probably won't watch this fucking league anymore if they don't win the title this year. It's at that point. So you guys can all come back, laugh at me, I'll have egg on my face, Mal's have egg on his face. We'll be fucking losers, all right? Great. But as of right now, City have done that. They did sign Semenyo. They did sign Cherokee. They did sign Reinders. They did sign Gahey. They did exactly what you're going to say. So you're going to expect me, as an Arsenal fan, who's gone through this season, seen Arsenal be better than City the entire year, besides the one Carabao Cup final, and now all of a sudden, City are exponentially better. They're on the up, and Arsenal, albeit Gabriel is 27, Saliba is 24, Saka is 24, Gyökeres is 27, Rice is 24. Zubamendi might need to be replaced, sure. A left winger needs to be top priority.
Fair.
And Capie looked bad today, but I'm fine with
He's
one of
been
those
great,
two.
yeah.
Right back Timber, you made me, like, it's okay. I don't know why everything's so fucking heightened when it comes to Arsenal. You essentially
not heightened.
No, it is.
Arsenal.
You
We're
literally
just talking about.
No, you literally just said that, like, even if we win the league this year, next year could just be shit, and we just need to prepare for that. What? Where?
I'm saying that there's
where?
issues to address.
Yeah, with every team.
Of course.
So address the issues now for us to don't talk to me about next season where like you don't even know what team is going to be on the
You're
pitch.
the losing team in a cup final today. We
Yeah.
are here to dissect the performance
And it's not
assess the wider picture of said team.
Yeah, and there's 2
and
months
because
left.
you
No,
lost today,
Oh my god, you're gonna
we are talking about the negative sides of your performance
love your
and
voice,
your
bro.
trajectory.
Fuck, man.
No, not the trajectory.
If you had won
Not the
today,
trajectory.
we would be having a conversation about why City have not been run well, why they're not looking so good, why
That's
Holland
such a lie.
showed up as a ghost again.
City haven't been run well? What are you talking about, Julian? You're talking out of your ass. City are run fantastically.
From a coaching perspective, they have not been getting the best out of it. We were here last week talking about, Pep's been on fraud watch for 18 months. I'd be here talking about that again. And I'd be a happy camper. Swear to God. I would be. But since you guys lost, we're going to talk about you guys losing your performance and the wider conversation around Arsenal. Am I wrong for that?
No, but you're wrong for looking into next season when there's 2 months to go.
I look at next season for every team.
No, but that's why.
We do that for every team.
No, we don't. Why are we doing that with 2 months to go? That's
I just
Julian,
brought
that's
up
ridiculous.
how City. I just brought up how City will be next
No,
season.
but you predicted that, like, you can't predict.
We've talked
with
so
this
many
team
times
that-
about how United will look next season. We will later in this podcast.
No, but you can't just
have.
predict from one performance.
Not one
And-
performance.
But so all the things that we've done good don't matter. Just the shit that we've done bad, even though we're in a good spot.
You've done good, but there's also been increasing bad signs as of
Yeah,
late.
but there's also been good signs. Like Eze, if he plays in this game. Like if Raya played in this game. Like if Arteta played a different system. Like if Manchester City made a mistake at the back. Like you're just talking in hypotheticals, bro. Give me a reason why I should be scared for Arsenal next game against, I think it's Bournemouth. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear about next. I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking at next season. My mind is not on next season.
I know, but
You're
my
gonna say it
mind is
again.
not only
Okay.
on next season.
Well, it seems
These
like it.
performances we're talking about have been from the previous couple of months.
Okay.
There's been trends.
Sure.
And you don't just got to worry about next season. You got to worry about this one, specifically in the Champions
That's what I've
League.
been saying. That's my entire point.
That's my point too. That's why I said enjoy the league title because it might just be your only one from this season. Because if you continue in the FA Cup, in the Champions League, you guys are not built to be a cup side, and that's just facts.
What?
You're not.
We're not. The defensive mastermind of Mikel Arteta and Arsenal are not built to be a cup side.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Julian, let's move on, bro. Let's
Yes.
move on. You want to get
Because
your
your
point
defensive
out? Oh, here we go.
solidity and
What?
your defensive solidity has been fantastic in the Premier League where you've been scraping results. Fantastic for you. But when the going has gotten tough, when you guys need something from open play, when you need a modem magic, when you need that more and more and more in these cup competitions, increasingly,
I don't think we've lost a game in a
every
cup
single time.
in a cup match except for
Except
today,
for
the
this one.
entire season.
That's exactly
has
fucking.
not gone well.
That's exactly fucking right. We haven't lost a cup game the entire fucking year, except for this one. But this is the one because it's the
Yes,
biggest one.
this is the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
One
But,
game,
but
sick.
when the time gets tough in the cup games over the 15 cup games we played this season, that's when it gets tough. You know,
Yes,
okay.
this is knockout stage football. When you guys play Barcelona, and if they can handle you guys from set pieces, and they're sitting back, and you guys need to break them down, please, Like, remember what I'm telling you.
You're right, bro.
You
You're right.
cannot survive playing to the type of performances that you put up today and the type of performances that you've been putting up in recent weeks.
You said it 7 times, bro.
And you're not understanding
Just move
me.
on.
No,
bro.
we
Just
get
move
it.
on,
We
bro.
get
there's
it.
more.
We get it.
No, there's
No,
more.
bro.
But no, there's more.
But you don't get to just have your opinion be fact, bro. We also have opinions, so you just keep saying
Move on
your
to
same
the next
thing.
one. Let's wrap it up.
Bro,
This
like,
is getting
that's
ridiculous.
what I'm saying. You
We're
always do
starting
this,
to
bro.
just get it sound the same
That's
thing
exactly right.
over again.
That's exactly
I know.
right. No.
We're all repeating ourselves.
No,
Exactly. Move on. Then let's go. Let's talk
There
about
you
Spurs.
go, bro.
All right.
Last one. Come on.
It's time to move on from Victor Gyökeres.
Again,
Disagree.
If this is the narrative you want to push today,
Disagree.
it's just wrong. Again, you haven't looked at Saka. You don't look at You said Trossard needs to go. You haven't looked at Saka. You haven't looked at Zubimendi in this game.
have.
No, you didn't.
You did.
No. I'm saying you. I'm talking about your narrative that you hate Victor Gyökeres. If you're looking at this game and saying Victor Gyökeres is the problem,
I thought he was fine today.
I thought he wasn't good.
The game
I thought
wasn't set up
I
for
thought
him
no
to-
one was good. But tell me how he's not. He doesn't hold up the ball and he doesn't have a good first touch and blah 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 blah. Like say the same thing you say every week. Go ahead.
His hold up play under pressure today, just like it normally is, absolutely dreadful.
Right.
You guys miss. Maybe this is why you guys have been struggling so much, because when you're
league,
trying to
struggling.
transition
Game
it
was
from
not
defense
set up for him to succeed.
midfield
He
through the
brought the-
lines to
he
attack.
carried the ball
You
down
have
the pitch
such
many times.
A lack of an outlet. He cannot hold up the ball if there's anyone on his back. He cannot do that. In 2 games against Man City this season, he has produced a combined 0.00 XG and a 0.00 expected assists. That is
his
the
expected-
star striker
expected assist.
that you have brought in this summer, that you were hailing as the difference.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
He
Cool.
cannot
Cool,
create
cool.
his own
Just doing it.
opportunities.
Just-
He doesn't make enough intelligent movement to be effective against
okay.
any
He's
simple
heated,
low
bro.
block.
He's
The,
fucking
the only problem is, what makes this even worse, is that Havertz is even shitter.
Oh
So
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
it's just a problem that you need to address in the summer. I think if you guys went out and you signed a Julian Alvarez in the summer, which is possible,
Yeah, no shit.
then
that'd be great.
That's like, it's just it's the type of player as well.
great.
He cannot do anything.
Sure. Okay, let's move on, bro.
Cool.
You're talking
leave
so
Berta,
much, bro. We don't
leave
care,
Berta a
bro.
voicemail or something. He'll listen.
Thank you. Fuck
Okay.
me, dude.
What's next?
Like you care so much about us, bro.
What's
Like,
next?
You care so much.
What's next?
You just love hearing your opinions, bro. Like fuck.
No, it's you say the same thing every week. It gets boring. Like we don't give a fuck.
Like you would actually think like we're Tottenham in this scenario from the way he just described all of our players. It's crazy. I don't understand. Some of what you're saying isn't wrong, but for you to discredit like so many things that have gone right this season, I will never understand, and that's okay, bro.
I haven't spoken one lie today. Another not lie was that Holland was poor again today. Lest we forget.
When was the last time you scored a fucking goal?
He has, I believe, one Premier League goal in open play in 2026.
2026.
It's
fucking bum.
ridiculous. He was absolute shit. Pep has surpassed Sir Alex Ferguson for the most League Cups ever won by a manager. I hate that I had to bring that up.
No, you don't. That literally provides no ill will in your heart. You just don't. You just don't.
Well, I didn't see it until afterwards. But if I saw it, before the game had started, then I would have.
Who did you
felt a
want to
little
win this
worse.
game? Really? Who would you rather win this game?
I'm gonna be honest with you because I keep it real with you guys, and I love you boys. I wanted City to win today.
To be honest, you know
And
what?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
To be honest, hear me out. City was nothing before the Arabs came in, so it's fair. You guys didn't have a real rivalry before 2012. That's
you know what the thing is, like,
For Arsenal, it goes back because we're actually a good team
because
with
I
real
cheer
history.
for the underdog. Look, I was
Okay,
cheering for
that-
Crystal Palace
no,
at Wembley
that's-
last year. I was cheering for Newcastle
don't
against
fucking
Liverpool
give me that
last
fucking
year.
underdog bullshit.
Hey.
This is a rivalry.
Hey,
Arsenal
and
United
you
is
know
a
what?
real rivalry, not
Hey,
United
Miles,
City.
how many
That's
titles
fair.
have we won in 5 years, 6 years where Arteta won? We're the top dogs apparently, bro. Let's fucking go,
We're the
dude.
underdog.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Or they're the underdogs.
That's what I love, bro. I love it, bro.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
It's- hey,
whatever.
it's either-
No, you know what though? I don't blame you because when Arsenal lose, everyone benefits.
Yeah, everyone, bro, it's okay, man.
The whole world was cheering for Man City today, and never did I think there was going to be a game where that was going to happen. But it's just the truth. It's either you die a hero, and you guys have died many many
You live long enough to become
many
a fucking
times as a
City
hero,
supporter, dude.
or you live long
Holy.
enough to become the villain. And you guys have been the villain over the past couple of months. It's not as much as I was cheering for City today as I was cheering for football to win today.
Right. Okay.
God, you sound like Obi McCall, bro. Shut the fuck up.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, that's just the world's opinion.
I'm the villain.
I'm the villain. Shut up.
Okay. Jesus Christ, this is so
Yeah,
stupid.
this has been a
I feel like
shocker.
I'm losing brain cells.
Can I say one more thing? Because there's just one.
But why? Like, how come you haven't given us the like?
Please.
No,
I gave you guys the floor.
You
please.
asked me a question.
Please.
You ask us a
No,
question.
no. He has so much time on his hands. United is out of every goddamn competition. They're fighting for Champions League. They're fighting to get Champions League next season. So he has all this time on his hands where we're like focused on the next match midweek and then weekend, midweek, weekend. Meanwhile, he's got like Sunday morning, my team, or Saturday, my team is playing. He's building up shit to fucking
All right.
come at us with.
All right.
When
fair.
he doesn't, you know.
No, give me your last negative thing on Arsenal. Go ahead.
I just want to say a thing about Kepa.
Okay.
And this is also
Kepa is not us,
and this is
bro.
also exactly.
who
This is not
cares?
personal.
We don't fuck with
But
bro.
exactly. But that's like a null and void point. This
Why?
is such
No.
Why?
Just let him say.
Why?
Go ahead.
What? What are you gonna say? That's
It's nothing that's gonna get to
What's
us, right?
profound?
It's not gonna get to us.
I did a little bit of research. I compiled, some history, some stats that I feel like is going to make for a good listening experience. So can I talk about it?
That
please?
Kepa in the last Carabao
Go.
Cup final that he was in.
No, let him go.
Like-
Because he's prepared.
I know what the stats are.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Kepa has played 6 finals at Wembley, and he's lost every single one of them.
Good lord.
Every single one of them. These are all the mistakes that Kepa has made in cup finals, right? So 2019 it starts. He's playing for Chelsea. He refuses to come off the pitch for Willy Caballero. Maurizio Sarri almost walks out the job at Chelsea, and they lose in a shootout, mainly because of him. In 2022, he was subbed in for Edouard Mendy to face Liverpool in the final. Not only did he not save a penalty himself, but he then skied his own penalty to give Liverpool the win that day. And then 2026, of course, maybe potentially should have had a red card, but completely like...
Red card?
not.
What?
Just let him talk, bro.
Jesus.
It's okay. Just let him talk.
Rattled the team, ruined your momentum, because it was all City kind of after that. And then obviously made the massive mistake to give them the lead. He loses again. He has now played in 6 finals at Wembley and lost all of them. And he still started today.
Good riddance. Glad he speaks Spanish because that's where he's heading next season.
Who's
Back
your
to
third
Spain.
keeper?
We have like a young guy.
Tommy Stepford, maybe?
Yeah, might be him.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure you could put in a shift. I'm sure you could learn how to catch a ball. It's usually what they teach you as a goalie, but it's okay. They do a little bit different over there in Spain, I think. Other than
Sign a Jason Steele, England international. Just got called up.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure he's 35 or
He
something.
is. He is England international though. All right. Let's move on. Are you boys okay? Seriously.
Are you?
I'm fine.
You're the one that
I
got
feel
really
good. I'm-
heated, bro. Like, I got heated too, but I don't know, man.
I got really heated. I lost my head there, guys. I apologize. Let's move on to the Madrid derby, where it was a fun one today. Did you boys tune in? Are you?
I saw what
We
happened.
dabbled. Yeah.
Barca won before today. It was a bit of a shaky performance against Rayo Vallecano, but obviously putting the pressure today on Real Madrid to keep it up. And it was a little bit Shakesville for a little bit of time. It was a brilliant team goal finished off by Ademola Lookman to make it 1-0 for Atleti. But then it was 2 goals in 180 seconds to turn it around for Real Madrid coming right out of the second half. It was a Vinny Pen and then a beautiful little Valverde Travella. He'd make for a good striker, eh?
Vinny?
No, Valverde.
Valverde, sorry.
Swiss Army knife. Can play anywhere.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Look,
All right.
I think the real story of this game is that Barca are just continue to be the team to beat, and despite a good result from a Madrid standpoint, it's going to take a good run of form from Madrid, and they've been on a good run of form lately. Didn't they beat? Oh, right, they beat Manchester City. Which,
Yeah, they knocked him out convincingly.
right. Forgot that happened, but you know. Oh, but shiver me timbers. But albeit, Vinicius Jr. is hitting form at the right time, which needs to happen for him, for them to be successful this season.
was
And like
good
for
today.
them, whoever they go up against the Champions League this season, it's gonna be tough. So they're up against Bayern next, and like if you, as a Bayern fan, go into that game feeling confident, sure, but you should be very wary of the counterattack that they completely decimated Manchester City with.
Yeah.
And in this game, it felt similar-ish.
They just find a way. Vinny looks back to his normal self in the past couple of weeks. Valverde obviously scored an absolute peach. And they even got a BS red card, but they held really, really steady under the pressure. They didn't buckle, and they ended up getting the win. It's really solid. Again, they still have to play 18-year-old Thiago Pitarch in their midfield. He's been there for a good run of games now. I mean, he doesn't look, like a world beater per se, but they're just surviving. They're making it work. They're making it tick along. Apparently, Carvajal started this game because Trent was late. It was like he got punished for it. So I don't know if that's true.
It was actually kind of weird seeing. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of confused.
I know, right? You're still alive. But there's one man that I want to talk about because I feel like we need to talk more about Andre Lunin.
Yeah.
He's been came up big again today in the Madrid derby. He had a massive save in the 93rd minute to keep Madrid's lead.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Before the Madrid derby, he had not played a La Liga game since May 26th. He had not played a La Liga game before today in 10 months.
Since last season.
Wow. I just think it's we don't understand how difficult it is. Maybe as a goalkeeper, you can speak to this, but from going from never playing, living like a king on the Madrid bench for months and months, to being on a dime called up for some of the most high pressure games of the entire season, to do that not just today, not just in midweek, but for years and years and years now, it's been mentally as an athlete, that kind of, I think that kind of performance under that kind of pressure, under those circumstances, is borderline inhuman.
Well, that's why goalkeepers need to be mentality monsters, right? And you make or break it. Kepa is not a mentality monster. He's not. And it showed. It showed when he had the ball at his feet in this game, in the Carabao Cup final. He didn't know what to do with it, and City did their thing. Lunin is a mentality monster because even when he has to get subbed on against City in a really tough spot because City were pressing in their Champions League game against Real Madrid, he absolutely shut the door, and he did it again today. When he needed to. He let in 2 goals, whatever, but when he needed to. And that's what a backup keeper needs to be for the best teams. And that's why City have Trafford, and that's why Liverpool have Mamardashvili.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And that's what you need.
right?
That's what you need, bro. It's what you need.
You're saying the Trafford deal is good business?
No, it's not. It's terrible business.
Okay. Please go on.
I was gonna say
If they didn't sign,
But it's interesting because Madrid have a lot of injuries, and the fact that they're still keeping up, they just knocked out City. They're doing half decent. They're still not first in the league, but you look at Barcelona, who is almost fully fit, and they're bossing it too. It's making for a great run in the Champions League and also in La Liga. So it's kind of big up to Madrid. Injuries galore,
absolutely.
Big
shout out
to
Lunin, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was their starting keeper in 2024 when they won the Champions League. I could be wrong. Maybe Courtois was back by the end of that season. Maybe someone can double check that. But I remember for the big games that year, it was Lunin in there. This guy, he doesn't even start for Ukraine. He doesn't start his country. It's
Who's their starting?
It's Trubin that starts for Ukraine.
Oh,
No.
That might change soon, but
No, it's not. It's not.
Is it
changing.
not?
No, Trubin is a monster.
He's
younger, too.
Who was your Portuguese goalkeeper? The goalkeeper that played on Benfica before him? Was he a Portuguese guy?
Are you thinking of Rio Patricio? Played for Porto.
Maybe. No, I don't think so. It's okay. Who's your goalkeeper for the Portuguese national team?
Diogo Costa.
Oh, but he plays
for Porto.
Yeah, sorry.
He does.
Diogo Costa.
Diogo
Makes
Costa.
sense.
Julio Cesar, Benfica keeper legend. TFC legend, some may say.
True.
Not many.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Spurs Forest. We can start picking up the pace now. Maybe their most embarrassing performance of the season yet.
I mean, dude, they had fans outside the stadium cheering Tottenham, cheering the Tottenham bus in.
Fair enough.
I was dude, this is
This is why I get so angry on this podcast, because we have a literal team that just built a multi-million-dollar stadium.
Bill.
built.
Billion
Billion dollar
Sorry,
stadium from
yeah.
the ground up
Yeah.
just a couple years ago.
Can I,
They're 1 point off relegation.
Blake, I get your frustration, but at the same time, they have been so bad for so long. It's honestly like, what else is there to say?
I know, it's just like
I get it. I get
Danny
your
Arians went on
frustration.
Twitter and was like, "Oh, it's off at Arsenal." Like I know,
Don't
but it's
fucking
like,
bring that guy up, bro.
how do Arsenal fans get such a bad rap?
It's
but
true,
everyone
it's
else
true.
is so shameless about this,
It's true,
including
you're
and
right.
like what Tottenham are doing right now. They're throwing their manager under their bus. They're fucking giving their fans absolutely nothing. And what they're showing is that they just don't give a shit.
Also-
all of these players, when they go down, are going to get a move. Xavi Simons will get his move to PSV.
Yeah,
He'll go back.
exactly.
Fucking, I don't know. Like,
gonna-
Van
they're
de
gonna
Ven will go
clear.
to, I don't know, like mid-table Brentford maybe. Because, like, I don't think a big six side
By
is
the
going for
way,
him.
most expensive ticket in the Premier League.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
That's
This
disgraceful.
is what I'm saying. Like,
At least it's up there. Like,
It's-
most expensive season
bro,
ticket for sure.
it's over.
Spurs, before this game, put out a letter to their fans. They produced a heartfelt video
Yeah.
with Romero, the captain, basically convincing the fans how much this means to them, how much they care, how much they want to get this done for the fans. And then they come out
When you've got Bradford
looking
away
like-
next season, let's see how that
looking
goes.
like that. It's disgraceful.
Such a joke.
I was thinking about this today. Like, if I played for Tottenham and I know that if they get relegated, I can leave on cheap, I would not be trying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys feel the same? Like, genuinely,
Yeah.
there has to be Tottenham players in that team that don't want to be there in 12 months' time, thinking, you know what, if we get relegated, my chances of leaving
I was
are
just going to
way
say that
higher.
because your team, because Spurs could still finish 16th and you'll still want to leave, but it's going to be harder for you to leave because you're still in the Prem. But if you're,
But if they get
Yeah.
relegated and they really
everything
need
get,
finances,
and your wages get cut in half already.
That was literally my point. That's why I said, bro. Xavi Simons will get his move. So Dom Solanke will get his move, bro.
yeah.
they're all going to, none of them will be out.
And they look so much better in the Champions League when maybe like something was on the line. But it just seems like in the Prem, there's just something holding them back.
First team to
from
get
really putting that effort in.
First team to get relegated and win the Champions League.
Yeah, well, that dream is over. But yeah, that's a genuine thought I had today, and I was like, holy shit. Like, if I was a Tottenham player, there's no part of me that wants to be at this team, and my best chances of leaving is if they get relegated. So maybe I want to get relegated.
Do you
Fuck
think? Do you think that if what's Aussie bastard? What's his name?
it. Aussie bastard.
The guy who won them. The one who won them the Europa League trophy last season. Their
Oh,
former
Ange.
manager, Ange Postecoglou. Do you think that if he
Tim
was
Cahill.
Yeah.
no. Do you think if Ange was still their
Yes.
manager this year, where would they be?
They would not. They'd be like maybe 11, maybe 12.
Yeah.
You think if Thomas Frank was their manager,
Thomas Frank is a great manager for a
If
team
Thomas,
in the
but if Thomas Frank was their manager, they wouldn't be in a relegation fight,
I think that's debatable.
huh?
I think that's a little bit debatable.
No, I think it's not. You're taking this Igor Tudor guy.
But how long
who got
has Igor
exiled
Tudor
from-
had it?
The players hated Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
They look woeful.
Sure, and they look so much better now.
No, they don't obviously, but I
You had a
think they were
guy.
still.
You had a guy who knew the league, and if they lost their dressing room, like so what, bro? Like you just fucking stay up.
You know it's bad when Sam Allardyce didn't even Sam Allardyce rejected the job.
He rejected the job.
I don't know.
Or
I guess.
there was something about him, somebody like a club coming,
Big Sam.
Spurs asking him about it, or
That'd be really
maybe it was
funny.
Sean Dyche. I don't
What are the
fucking
actual
know.
chances Igor Tudor gets fired in the next few games?
50%.
Because that'd be like the latest sacking ever in terms of Big Six side. Obviously, maybe it's happened before with relegation.
It actually
fun,
happened.
but-
It happened to Chelsea in like early '90s or something when they had a relegation fight.
Really?
I swear to God, I was listening. Glenn Hoddle maybe had to come in or
Glenn
something.
Hoddle, yes,
Glenn
yes.
Hoddle or something like that. I don't know, but it
I
happened.
think-
They were like 9 games in the run-in, and they sacked their manager, and they had to get him in to get them away from relegation.
If I was Spurs, maybe like to save their chances, sack Tudor or whatever, give him the paycheck because fucking, bring in Ryan Mason.
Genuinely, I was thinking this. Like Ryan
He
Mason
could
to
save
the end of the
them. He could
season,
save
bring
them.
the passion back.
Yeah.
If there's players
Well,
in
not
that
the
dressing
passion,
room,
not the passion, but bring back like
well,
draws.
he's not bringing anything else. He's not bringing anything else.
Well, at least they'll probably start maybe drawing. I don't know.
yeah,
At least give them a little bit of hope,
Anyways,
and then
they're
you can
shit.
relegate them.
yeah.
I mean, fucking hell.
From one London disaster to another, let's go to Chelsea real quick, where they got embarrassed at the Hill Dickinson. Underrated flop, Wesley Fofana, 80 million.
Oh, he's terrible. He's also, by the way, outside of football, his license should be taken away or has been taken away.
I wanna ask you a question,
Just
Julian.
Oh, you got a DUI too. Love
Oh
it.
yeah, true.
Many
I want to ask you a
times,
question.
many
You
times.
said that this under 25 project thing was sustainable
did.
and going to work.
I did.
So are you going to go back on your word there a little bit? Are you going to?
The idea of it, I like. The execution from this board. I think I said it before they sacked Enzo Maresca. I think.
Probably, yeah.
If they had kept with him, then like I understand it a little bit more, and they'd probably be in a better position than they are right now.
So I heard something
But
too.
the idea
Where,
of it, I understand.
yeah, I heard something too that the Maresca thing was that this could be wrong, but
Try
he
it.
got sacked. One, obviously he spoke out, but two, because the medical staff were telling him to play
Yeah.
players for 30 minutes, and he played them for like the whole game and like risk
Yeah.
it. Did you hear that too?
Yeah, and I understand that, but like I heard like blatant reports that Maresca like full on did not have full authority on team selection.
Like,
And I think,
Wow.
and
That's
like
crazy.
if you're getting recommendations from your staff about like
Yeah.
managing injuries, that's
yeah.
one thing, obviously, but that's just a whole other level. And again, when it comes to execution, this Chelsea board has been completely dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Completely dropping
Even
the ball.
after what's his name, the American guy, kind of he was like making the decisions and he took a step back.
Todd Bowley, yeah.
Todd Bowley was making decisions back then when he was buying all those players, and he took a step back, still as a shareholder.
Yeah.
And they
it's-
brought in people that actually know what they're doing. It still somehow seems to be
Yeah, I mean, it's still
something
debatable.
going on.
I don't know the actual like former experience of their directors now, but I'm hearing names from Chelsea fans like Agbali, Winston Stanfield, it's like something like that. Like there's a couple of
always-
like
there's been
director people, but I don't know if they're
Yeah.
like if it's anything similar to what United used to have. Like their former experience is like J.P. Morgan, you know? If it's that kind of level, which I mean, this current Chelsea project, I wouldn't be surprised. Then you know, obviously worries have to be there.
Yeah.
They have football
Yeah.
people there, but it's I don't know.
There's only since what's his name, Abramovich was kicked out. There's always been something a bit sketchy going on with the club.
Yeah,
you know?
we haven't
something weird.
Oh
That's
my
not
God,
supposed to
yeah.
We didn't talk about the fucking the ban.
Yeah, their
thing.
transfer ban. Like,
Oh my God.
I
no.
dropped the ball completely, not bring that
well,
up.
no,
in the last pod.
I brought it up in a
You
rage.
brought it up, and I was like, we're gonna get to it when we
I
talk about
texted the
Chelsea.
group.
And then
No
we
one
didn't talk about
responded.
it.
So
Well, my whole thing was that you want to scrutinize someone, you should scrutinize City and Chelsea for cheating for 20 years.
yeah.
No,
10 years.
100%. Like, oh man, I keep hearing rumors that City punishment is like right around the corner.
I know.
and like I feel like I'm getting blue balled.
No,
but I feel like
it
it's
needs to
coming.
happen next season. It shouldn't happen this season. I don't want it to happen this season.
because the excuses and like the
Because then like
narrative towards Arsenal.
then we
fans.
automatically
I
win the
get
league,
it,
and
I
then
get
it's
it.
like
Yeah,
I want to win it proper.
This summer, I want those fucking lawyers. working
Send
overtime.
them to hell, bro.
I want the judge to make a
Make
decision
them
this summer.
non-registered, bro. Like, I
Do
don't
you
know.
actually think City's punishment is going to come to anything?
No, they might get like
Just dude, knowing
get
the
a
way that
transfer. But
football's become,
it
like
needs to. It needs to.
it'll be something light, like a fine.
So here's the one thing that's going in their favor. Well, sorry, that went in Chelsea's favor was that Chelsea admitted to their wrongdoings with the new ownership that came in. That's why their punishment was only a transfer ban, pretty much, because they admitted to
a
like
suspended transfer ban too. Their
Right.
whole thing, like it's very complicated the way they word these things, but essentially if they keep breaking the rules like they have been, then the transfer ban is going to take effect. But how I understood it was like a suspended ban, like a suspended sentence.
But didn't
It
they
was
get?
stupid.
But they got earlier a few years ago. Were they not?
They had a transfer ban in like 2019.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But then my whole thing is that the reason why it's like a suspended, whatever you're saying, is because they admitted to the FA or whoever that they were doing wrongdoing. When the new ownership came in, they admitted to
They just cleared. They
Sweetheart
just
deal.
yeah,
type thing.
so they were like, "Hey, we did this. There's random missing
the
money."
people that
Here
were
you go."
part of the problem are gone.
Yeah, but
yeah.
like obviously wrongdoing. City have been like hiring lawyers and not
Have you
giving
seen how many
not
lawyers
giving
they've hired,
files.
dude?
Like
Oh my God.
they're fighting for it.
So it depends.
So that's why I
And
think
you just know if the City decision is anything like really bad, you know they're taking that shit up to like the highest.
Oh, it's
highest
going to
court.
the highest court, the Queen. I don't know
Like the
name,
Court
but
of
yeah.
Arbitration in Switzerland
man.
is going to have a very busy
God,
summer
dude.
with these
That's-
football teams, with Senegal, with Man City. Who else?
Bro, not to make it about us again. This is what I'm saying. How are we the villains in this story? How are we the villains?
I'm the villain.
How are we the villains? They're literally just rigging the game and buying. Oh,
Because you're annoying. Because you're annoying.
At least we're a
'Cause you're
real
annoying.
fucking club. dude.
Exhibit Z.5.
Oh,
Like,
please, please.
like, oh my God.
Let it go.
Anyways.
Hey, quick shout out, James Garner.
James Garner. What
Cheeky-
what
he's
a
gotten
goddamn
called up,
player.
right?
Yes, he did get called up. We're gonna
Shout
get
out.
to like the selection in a little bit, but
Yeah,
like,
but
there isn't
shout
much
out.
to say. But like James Garner, absolutely deserving of
Pew
it.
pew. Shout out.
Yeah, 100%. Liam Russinger is the most pathetic excuse of a Chelsea manager I've ever laid my eyes
Yeah.
on. Again, like credit to Bluco for completely fumbling the ball. I don't know how they would have seen like such a respected manager, at least in Enzo Maresca, who has done things with this core and sacked him for this guy.
it's
I don't
almost not his fault.
Everton's
though.
2 points behind Chelsea, by the way. After
Yeah,
this.
it's almost not his fault. It's not his fault. He's incapable.
I mean,
It's not
he
his
was
fault.
not. He was
the
not.
job's way too
Yeah,
big
he
for
was
him.
To be
not-
fair to him, it's not an easy place to succeed.
No, yeah.
No, but he
But,
wasn't
like-
qualified in the first place.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
he had a
my
good.
point.
He had a
Yeah.
good run for a couple of weeks because he was playing these terrible teams. And then
Yeah.
it's just
So
kinda-
like it is.
he played
what it is.
Arsenal and just.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's never really had a good run, to be honest.
Well, no, he was unbeaten.
No,
in
his first couple like
His
his
first couple games
month.
were against Arsenal, no?
No.
No, his first month he was like doing okay.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Fair
yeah.
enough. Okay. Moving on to Liverpool Brighton. Do you want to take this one away a little bit?
I'm baffled by the level of shit I've watched on Liverpool's fucking crest this season. Performance after performance after performance, Gakpo L, after Salah stinker, after Wirtz ghost, after everything, man. You have had so many opportunities this season to right a few wrongs. You know, maybe win a game against Brighton, not let Danny Welbeck dunk on your head. Maybe that's all you had to do, bro. Is just do, and you could have been back in
Danny
the top
Welbeck,
four.
you know.
You could have been pushing for what you needed to do, but instead you lost again, and your season, which has been an utter disgrace, is going further and further down the drain. I think the big story of next season, sure. You want to look into next season? Let's look into next season.
They'll be better. I
Liverpool
think.
not being in the Champions League next season is the biggest disgrace
Oh, totally.
besides Tottenham going down.
Very
yeah,
true.
Totally.
Very true.
The amount of money they spend, how they just won the league, the way they talked after they won last season, they want to fucking act like they can just cruise through this season without getting
we
Champions
said this
League.
though. We said we were like Salah has to fall off at some point. He has. Look what's happened to the team now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look what's happened.
Embarrassing, man. Like Szoboszlai is their by and large best player,
Yep.
and that's the only good thing I can say about them this year.
Once again, their best attacker was a 17-year-old.
oh, Rio.
Only little. He's the only spark you see.
Rio, you
And he
little
looks
beauty.
really good. He does look really good.
He's
like-
good.
He's good.
He's really good.
He's a player.
He's good.
He's
He's a
good.
player. Liverpool have lost 10 league matches this season, their highest number since the 2015-16 season. That was the year where they fired Brendan Rodgers mid-year. So that's how bad it is. This type of form.
You want to talk about fucking always the bridesmaid, whatever. You're not even fucking invited to the wedding this year, pal.
I know. This type of form
Wankers.
is not sustainable. Like, it is sack worthy. We've seen it before with Liverpool. It needs to happen again.
Yeah, do you think,
Anyways.
I mean, I guess we've talked about it before, but like this thing about last season where Arne Slot won the league, like they won the league last season with Arne Slot, like it's riding off of that high, that lasting
Yeah.
high from Jurgen Klopp.
That's the only reason he's still there.
It's fizzling out.
100%.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, there is a world where, if we're speculating, where they're in the Europa League, or maybe no Europe, who fucking knows. They're able to rotate easier, and they bring in Xabi Alonso, and Salah's gone. They have a few less pieces, bit less of an issue where there's too many cooks.
Yeah.
They iron down a system, and it looks better.
Like I
Isak
said.
is back, and it looks
Yeah.
somewhat
They'll be
normal
better.
to what he should
They'll
be.
be
Yeah.
better.
Ekatike is developing still. You know, these young guys are flourishing. Like, there's a world where it works.
Sure.
It exists.
But this season
no.
has been an absolute fucking disgrace.
It's still an embarrassment.
I remember.
burn my eyes whenever I'm watching
when they right back to back they signed Wirtz. Then it was announced that they signed Isak, and I was like shivering. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro. I was like,
holy
league's done,
fuck.
bro.
And then
League's
they
done.
beat us 1-0, and I was like, all right, they're gonna be our competitors this
Oh
season.
my god.
You remember? I was bullshit.
Oh, that actually was probably
Fucking just
that
almost
was
lost.
actually I probably said league over when they beat us.
Yeah.
I said they'd come third. I said they'd come third. I said they have a down year and come third, and I got heat for it.
You were right.
And look who's fucking right.
There you go.
And everyone's happy about it. Every fan is happy.
I said
about
the
it.
league was gone after we. I remember that. That was bad.
Yeah. We forgot about that though.
Like you
'cause-
fully checked out of football for like a month. I was really worried about the podcast this year.
Not this year.
Like around like October time.
no,
No, it was one
that
loss.
You were.
It was
you were
one
checked.
loss. It was one loss.
I was.
It wasn't one
I was.
loss.
I
Yes,
was.
it was. We lost that one
Lad,
game.
I
It
was-
was. But Liverpool, like
I
we
was
just-
absolutely not. You were for the pod.
You
I was.
were. You
No,
were.
I
you
was
were.
absolutely not. Last.
You said it. You said it yourself.
Yeah, but I was still gonna
That's
watch.
Blake
It was
being
October.
Blake,
That's me
dude.
being me.
Come on.
I know, but you
first
were checked out.
time.
No, I was checked out last season in like March. That's when I was
That's
checked
fair.
out.
That was last season though.
Post PSG.
Yeah, and like I didn't watch the league. I honestly did not watch the last like 6 games of the
No,
league.
but I remember verbatim. You said like, what's the point anymore? Like I'm not watching the league anymore.
But what? No, but like, what is the point of this Arsenal team if they're not gonna win? Because I cannot go through any more.
Well, you
of
put
this
up with
fucking
it for
shit.
like your whole life.
Many years.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. But I didn't have to pod and hear fucking this all the time.
Hey, could get worse.
I know it could
get worse.
Oh, it could get better. I'm gonna say this again for the record until we move on to United, who also fucking dropped points this week. Again, we're just gonna swash by that because it doesn't fit the narrative of the day, which
No.
is my favorite thing to say.
Narrative of the day. What do you mean?
But just fucking wait. Rival fans, bro. I'm looking directly into the camera and I'm going to look at you too. Just fucking wait. We win one trophy this year. No, we win the Prem or the Champions League this year. It's over for you. It is over. You will never hear the end. I will be the worst version. You will not want to watch this show. And that's okay with me. I deserve it.
It's okay.
I will make sure everyone's life is a living hell except Arsenal fans. I will do everything in my power to be the dickiest dick about us winning the league. I hope you know. And I'd be full well in my rights to do so.
You know what? I've always been thinking there has to be like some world event that like sparks the world into learning to stop using their cell phones. Like get off social media, like try to like, go into like monk mode, just like, healthier for the brain, right? Because I don't like what these devices are doing. So an Arsenal league win would actually cause like a worldwide shutdown in social media usage.
And do you see-
and that would actually be like you're a hero. You're bringing positivity to the world and you're making lasting impact.
And you see, this is the issue here, is that it just builds and builds and builds because Arsenal fans think that they get unwarranted hate and discourse, and rival fans think that they're just entitled bastards who just are insufferable, and it just goes back and forth, and then each side just gets more credibility to their thought bubbles, and it
know.
just keeps going and going and going.
I know, that's-
Which one's right? Obviously, Arsenal fans. That's for sure. But speaking of rival fans, speaking of United, who dropped points today, and
go.
thankfully, this conversation is reigniting my hate for everyone else.
Let's do
I
it.
fucking hate everyone else in this league, bro.
Let's do it.
I hate all of you motherfuckers.
do it.
Every single one of you, bro. You guys like maybe got hard done by. You know who's got hard done by? Every fucking other team in the league, bro. You're gonna get third place. You're gonna ride off in the sunset in your season. But this outlines a lot, man.
Like,
Open play goals for United, especially in the last month. You've relied on set pieces.
Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo, since his little antics at the Emirates. Oh, only corners are your hope. 0 goals, 0 assists. What a fucking player that is, man. You want to talk about a player that deserves some hate?
he was mid today.
He certainly
or
does.
not today, but Friday.
But
Friday, the game.
I'm gonna rein it
before
in.
the game.
I'm gonna rein it in. I think United's problems in this game are not really accentuated. I thought you played a decent game and you did do a lot of things that Carrick would have wanted you to do.
Yeah.
But the red card completely changed the game. I do think it was a foul. However,
I agree.
when you have to rely on Bruno being the best version that we've seen pretty much of him, it's gonna cause issues when
But that wasn't this performance. We weren't relying on Bruno.
No, I'm saying in general.
Of course.
These performances
Agreed.
are gonna eventually catch up to you.
100%. Yeah. Like I I saw some good things in this game. It was an okay performance from us. I thought we were very deserving of the win. A couple players looked lackluster, namely, and Burmo didn't look his best. Ahmad, thought Casemiro looked a little bit worse for wear. The fullbacks have been a bit of a problem for, this whole season, months, maybe years now. That Maguire mistake turned it from like holding on and requiring a win from a United perspective to in a second going to praying for a draw.
Yeah.
It was such a stupid tackle, boneheaded. There were actually rumors earlier in the day, I think from Ornstein, so it's basically confirmed that both him and Kobe Mainu are going to get new contracts, and then he puts out this stinker. It gives me a little bit of pause whether we should do that, but I
Who's
did
getting a new contract? Ahmad?
him and Mainu.
Who's him?
Mainu new contract day.
Yeah.
It was really just an Emery thing. That's crazy.
5-year deal.
That's crazy.
Sorry,
It really was.
You're saying
Bro,
Ahmad was
Okay,
the...
I love you, bro, and I know we've gone back and forth today.
know.
I know we've gone back and forth today, and I maybe got a little personal there. I'm sorry, but it's just what happens on pod. But you gotta admit, Emery was fucking doing some whorish things to your team, bro. 3 at the back, the 3-4-3 that never worked, that always got done out. Mainu not getting any game time when he's clearly the best midfielder that you have. Onana ever playing a game ever?
He ostracized Onana.
He didn't at the beginning.
Of course he didn't at the beginning. He had just joined. But in the first opportunity, in the first window, he tried to get rid of Onana.
But anyway, come on, bro.
I think that the stuff that Amorim did off the field made up for a lot of the shit that he did on the field because the tactics were just such an issue. But of course, there were some blips in that. Like, I think the Colby thing is the only real man-to-man issue that I had with Amorim. The treatment of Mainu is like the only real issue where I'm like, you fucked up there. That's the only thing. But the way that he cleared the deadwood of Garnacho, Sancho, even Rashford to certain extents, Onana, obviously, like these were players that like 12, 24 months ago we're like relying on for wins week in, week out. And I thought the players that we brought in to replace them this summer were absolutely exceptional. All 4 of them have had a really good time at Old Trafford so far, you have to admit. So I'm happy with the foundation that he laid. Maybe if we gave him more time, that would have blossomed into better on-field performances. But, I think we're seeing a little bit of the benefits of that Amorim culture that was laid now with Carrick. And I'm not going to be stupid now. I still don't think Carrick should get the permanent job. Expect manager links this week. And, yeah. Can I please say something a little bit about this referee? Please? Because, of course, we weren't our greatest, but we deserve the win. Boys, we deserve the win performance-wise. We put up a decent performance. And, factually, we should have had a second penalty. We should have. Ahmad goes down in the box and no call. And then Bournemouth go up the other end and Ryan Christie scores. And the replay shows that, I think it was True Fair, pulls Ahmad back by the shoulder and then pushes him to the ground as he's going down. And Stuart Atwell was looking right at it. And now I'm like, this motherfucker, Stuart Atwell, I feel like I've heard this name surrounding United a little bit. I then look back, and Stuart Atwell reffed our game in January against Burnley, where Lisandro Martinez's goal for Manchester United should not have been ruled out, where there was a foul in the build-up, the goal score. We ended up tying that game 2-2, where factually we should have won, according to the Premier League's key match incidents panel. So that is now 2 points of turf more, 2 points of the vitality, where we should have come away with wins, and 4 points in those 2 games could be the difference between Champions League or not for us. And it comes down to that fucking idiot, Stuart fucking Pratwell. Anyways, PGML suck. It happens. It's happened to all of us. We have benefited from that at times. You have benefited from it at times. You have also been done out.
Low-key.
So have we. Happens to every team. Fucking move
What's
on.
it called?
It's not the main reason we lost.
PGMOL or whatever. It was such a 2025 problem, I feel like.
PGMOL.
What is it?
PGMOL.
Pugmo.
Pugmo.
I feel like it was
PGMOL.
Felt like it was such a 2025 pro. Like, what are we doing, bro?
It should be a 24,
23
23 problem.
I'm not disagreeing with
shouldn't
you
be it
on
right
that.
now.
It's just like, God, like
It's just like, why?
it's pathetic.
Why do we have to always go back to it? It's so frustrating that it's always
I know.
it's always an issue, man. Like,
I wonder.
it's always an issue in every game, and like obviously I've complained about it too.
Yep.
So I'm not harping on you. I'm saying like every fucking.
Just as a culture, we shouldn't have to put this much
Yeah.
attention on it.
And
know?
obviously, like, there's what is, I think, annoying and what people don't understand is there is subjectivity to fouls. There is. There isn't a law that says if you make contact, it's a foul. You can make contact in a W. There is subjectivity, right?
Yep.
But there clearly isn't the right standard of what constitutes a foul or what constitutes a hold of the shirt. Like,
It's just consistency.
yeah.
Like, Ahmad is turning, and on the turn, he's getting pushed down onto the ground. Fine, 50-50 call. If the penalty for Bournemouth had not subsequently happened, I'd be a little bit salty, but like, sure, whatever. But the foul on, I believe it was Evan Nielsen from Harry Maguire, was nearly the same thing. It was arguably softer. And they called that a penalty. And I just wonder that since Bournemouth, off the foul we should have had, went to the other end and scored, that they, for that reason, at the Vitality, didn't overturn it. It's just consistency we want. It's just consistency. Same with the fucking pushes on the back with these defenders. Like, it's either you always call them or you never do. Like, pick one. Pick one. Anyways. The fucking thing sucks. We talk, whatever.
Yeah.
One other bit of United news that has been breaking a little bit today is Bruno Guimaraes rumors. United are linked with Bruno G of Newcastle. It is true, according to Fabrizio Romano, a meeting took place between the agents of Bruno Guimaraes and United a few weeks ago. He's quoted at 61 million, but that obviously depends if Sandro Tonali leaves as well. I heard a rumor that they were both racing out of the door of Newcastle because they know if one goes, the other has to stay. So they both are urgently trying to
That's so
leave
funny.
Newcastle. I just want to say I love this option a lot more. We've been linked to Elliot Anderson as well. I don't like spending 120 million on somebody. I think we've played that game before. It's drawn out. I don't want to do it. Move on. This seems like a bit safer, more experienced legs there, Premier League experience. It's been working out more.
Fair.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a fan of it. But I need to see manager links this week. Next podcast we do, I want a segment carved out for, a strong link between United and their next permanent manager. If we don't, I'll just be a little bit worried.
Can we, also looking ahead, can we talk to someone about the next Premier League game being in a month?
United doesn't play for 25 days.
Like,
Fucked.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why? It's so annoying. I get it's a scheduling thing, but
Is there an FA Cup round after we get back?
Yeah, and then there's
so
Champions League.
You guys enjoy that?
I
Have
think
fun. Have fun.
I don't even know if I will, bro. Like, at this point,
Who do you
like,
guys play even?
Southampton.
Oh. Well, of course you're not going to enjoy it.
It's like
Kepa and net, I bet.
bro, at this point, man. Well, this is the thing. Like, what do you even look for? Like, am I supposed to get up for FA Cup games now? Like, I can't
I don't know,
do it.
Blake. We've got baseball season starting, so I think that'll like mask over.
Actually,
like
that
that'll
will
like
tie it over.
yeah, that'll tie it over.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe this loss got into my head more than I thought, bro. I don't know.
No, I think this international break will actually be pretty
The
exciting.
players need it. Side note: the players look tired. Also, we didn't talk about the sort of setup that City played, the four across sort of press that they played.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think if Raya's in goal, it's completely negated because he knows how to kick a ball properly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we can move on.
No. it's-
Some other stories over the past week that I want to go over super, super quick. Did you guys see the Neymar slander this week? Disgraceful.
Oh yeah,
I
On
heard
the overlap,
prime
these fucking old heads.
prime Rooney to prime Neymar debates.
I'm
on
pretty
the
sure
overlap.
someone brought up like Saka. Is Saka better?
No.
than Neymar? That was the-
no.
That was on TalkSport.
Oh, that was on TalkSport. Sorry.
It was.
Oh, Chalk Sport. Good.
No, but
grief.
it's like why should that even like why?
You're
are
right.
we-
No, you're right.
Why
you're
are
right.
we even allowing that to be
Talk
a
Sport.
thing?
Stop.
So the take on the overlap, which sparked this whole debacle, was prime Neymar is better than any Premier League player of all time. And that is 100% factual. I will put him over prime Henry. I will put him over Ronaldo. I will put him over Bergkamp, Salah, Hazard, all these scrubs they were bringing up. I'll put him over anybody. Prime Neymar was a problem. This guy would have multiple Ballon d'Ors if it wasn't for the two greatest players of all time playing during the same time. Like this, and this whole thing just reminded me of like why I'm wasting my time listening to these English pundits. They don't know anything.
No.
They don't watch the games.
First of all, I agree with you, but no overlap slander. That is a bad take from them, but the overlap is brilliant.
Really?
Yes.
Can I be honest though? I think
Yes.
that's why the narrative like has sort of the discourse online has sort of shifted to these social media people having a lot of plaudits into what is actually getting pushed around. That's why Rory Jennings is on TalkSport.
Yeah.
That's why TikTok and like they're paying a bunch of these guys to talk about footy because the discourse that we're getting from these, what we're doing, what other people are doing is sometimes, most of the time, a lot better than what we get. A lot of it's shit. A lot of it's Patty Murphy, and a lot of it's like,
Yeah.
Different tastes for different people.
a lot of it's Anfield agenda.
I
but-
think a lot of it. I think from that take especially. I think they're all none of them have experience in Spain, like in La Liga, whatever. So they're obviously they know Rooney and they're British till they die and shit like that. So they're obviously
Such a bias, bro. They just
It
hate
is.
Brazilians. Any
It
player with
is,
flair, they
yeah.
hate him.
yeah.
In a couple,
Hey, not all Brazilians have flair.
and now from this day onward, after what Ryan Cherky did today, they're gonna there's gonna be a disgusting agenda against Ryan Cherky from these people.
As
I
they
guarantee it.
As they
Any
should.
player that does anything, they instantly hate.
I just want to say I don't think Ryan Cherky was that good today. I thought Semenyo was much better.
fair enough.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Still better than anyone on Arsenal.
I think the dynamic it brings to the City attack just makes him so much better.
That's fair.
Even if he's
yeah,
on
it
the
is.
outside.
But
That's
I didn't
fair.
see him creating.
But no, but that is
sorry.
fair. Anything else?
Yeah, the conversation went. Rooney is better. This is the players they said was better. Rooney is better. Ronaldo is better. Henry is better. Mo Salah is better. Hazard is better. And Jill Scott said, "What about Sadio Mane?"
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. The only one like Ronaldo at United, if we're just talking about Premier League, maybe not. And then the only one I can even sort of hear out, and it's not even just bias,
It's Henry.
is Henry, but it's not true. Like if we're talking prime of both, like the best versions,
I don't even think Henry himself would agree with this take.
probably not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. All right. The next thing was I don't know if you guys have ever woken up to something weirder, but Jorginho against Chapel Rowan. How do you say it?
What? Chapel Rowan.
Chapel
Chapel
Rowan.
Rowan. I thought.
Chapel
Yeah, so,
Rowan. She's some American chick.
What
It's-
happened with Jorginho and Chapel Rowan?
So basically, Jorginho's daughter was staying at the same hotel as Chapel Rowan, and because Chapel Rowan was performing in Sao Paulo, Rio.
Lollapalooza is which is a big music festival.
It's all over
Yes,
the world,
yes,
but it
yes.
was in
is in Brazil right now, which is obviously where Jorginho has roots. So I guess they
Where he
want to
lives,
go.
he plays.
Right.
Yeah, and basically the daughter with the ex-wife, the mother, was not that adds the story, but was sitting down for breakfast, saw Chapel Rowan, massive fan, literally walks past Chapel Rowan, does not say anything, doesn't ask for a photo, nothing, just walks past to confirm that it is Chapel Rowan because the girl is starstruck.
Yeah.
And then Chapel Rowan's security guard comes over and I'm pretty sure it was threatening abuse and shit like that. Just something just so unhinged that just makes Chapel Rowan look terrible. And now Chapel Rowan is not invited back in Brazil.
I saw the mayor of Rio de Janeiro has banned Chapel
Yeah.
Rowan from.
As-
Bro, this
as
is
he should.
This is why football is the biggest sport in the world.
You're telling
Bro,
me
100%.
Jorginho is going head to
Jorginho?
head with Chapel Rowan is dog shit, but she was one of the big. I'm not. No. I'm not even trying. I'm sorry. No. With all due respect, because I think
Respect.
she was a really big artist, Pink Pony Club, other shit like that. Jorginho is winning the battle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Football clear.
I saw her comments.
I
I saw the comments are all Flamengo fans. It's just a
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, just hurling abuse.
Yeah.
like Brazilian fans are crazy.
Oh my god,
They're
Hey.
awesome.
Yeah, at times.
Top three Ballon d'Or, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ballon d'Or finalists,
97,
never forget.
97 overall team of the year
Oh
card.
yeah.
Did he actually?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Bro,
hell,
he did.
football was in a dark place.
Oh my god, when Chelsea was sweeping the fucking
Ew,
awards.
and Italy won the Euros. Ew. Dark time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget sometimes how like serious, relevant, passionate the Flamengo fans and the Brazilian fans are until I look at a situation like this. I read the comments and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Jorginho, man. Shout out
out.
Jorginho.
Shout out Jorginho.
Yeah, the only thing I have here to talk about, the other thing is little international break. There's some selections going out. There are going to be some games over the next week. We're now entering into an international break. Your favorite time, Blake?
I was just curious.
At least these games matter. At least these games actually.
Yeah,
I
they matter, yeah.
actually feel myself getting a little bit hyped.
Do you think Italy?
for
Do you
international
think
break.
Italy can do it?
They should.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
why I'm
God,
kind of
yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed for the Arsenal players that
I
are
will
going and
s-
have to play.
I will say though, I know this will piss Blake off. If Italy, Wales, or Ireland, what's the other team? Because there's 4
North
teams.
Macedonia.
So if those 3 teams, Italy, Ireland,
knowledge, by
or
the way.
Wales, are one of the 3 teams to win, and then that means they will play Canada in Toronto on the first
Yes.
game. I can tell you for almost a fact there will be more fans of those 3 nations, of those fans at the game than,
Even if
than
it's
Canada fans.
Welsh fans, even if it's North Macedonian fans.
Not more. I don't think North Macedonia, but the Welsh, they travel.
The
well.
Irish for sure.
The Irish for sure. There's so many
No,
Irish that
that'd
live
be
here,
embarrassing.
and then obviously like Italy. Come on.
Yeah.
Because
I had the discussion with my friend who is Welsh, and
Like,
he was
okay.
like, "Yeah,
we're all Canadian.
Yeah.
As Canadians, do we want Italy to make the World Cup?
don't.
Because
well, I'm not Italian.
factually,
so no,
because factually, it would be easier for Canada if Italy doesn't make the World Cup. But
Yeah.
just as like a life core memory, Italy here in Toronto for a little Woodbridge derby would be generational.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
it. I mean, we get to cheer on Calafiore. Like we get to not cheer, but like, what?
All right, get the fuck out.
What? No, no,
End
no.
the podcast, bro.
What?
What the fuck?
What? I want to see Calafiore play. What? Fuck you. What?
Please finish your statement. You want to cheer for Jorginho too? Is he still kicking around for Italy? Fucking.
Nah, like it's cool to see those play, but also like it's so funny the running thing of them not being in the World Cup.
Yeah. I hope-
Because Italian fans, I know that I'll get death threats, but they are they are just so fucking entitled and yet so fucking just shit. Like they are so,
Yeah,
they have a
that's
good they have good players, but they never build up to be anything. And it's just kind of funny to see it continue.
That's fair. I get that.
You're telling me you got one of the biggest countries in Europe where all the other countries who have the same population, whatever, as you are fucking
Well, 'cause here's
with
my-
ease.
'cause
and
here's
you're
my thing.
struggling.
Because I think with Qatar and Switzerland in the group, basically all Canada needs is 3 points, and we're probably going through on third place. That's
Well,
probably gonna
Qatar
happen.
should not get a point.
No, in Vancouver, we should absolutely be beating Qatar. That's inexcusable. So all we need is 3 points.
Yeah.
That's possible whether Italy's in our group or not.
Yeah.
See, so from my perspective, again, from a life memory perspective, I low-key want the Italians to do it, bro.
from a hating perspective,
That is
could
fair.
have a different stance.
Yeah.
Have a different
We just know the Bello Bros, who the Bello
Although
Bros
it
are.
may be embarrassing if the stadium is like 75% Italy.
This is what I said. This is definitely going to happen if
Which is
Italy. Ireland would be like 50%. There would be a lot of Welsh fans.
Like, I don't want to get back. I'm already getting heated. I can
Oh God, no! Don't we save it.
Go on.
bro. It's like, like the traditions, bro. Like, where's your nationalistic pride?
Oh, here
bro?
we go.
Where you live here, bro?
Fucking
You know where you could
Napoleon
live?
over
You
here.
could live. You could live. You could live anywhere, but you live here.
National pride.
You live here, bro. I'm not one to go politics.
But it's called
or-
dual nationality.
Yeah, and it's
for a
called
reason.
you live here. If you like Antoine has lived in France, and that's okay. But if you lived here your whole life, man, and you follow footy, and like you don't even you're not even gonna try and give Canada your first choice. I don't know. It's giving bandwagon. That's all.
Every single bandwagon when it's my fucking culture.
No, it is though. Poland. Let's
Don't
not
piss me off.
No, that's not. Poland has been at least relevant.
Okay, with all due respect, that is your perspective.
No, but
But you don't know-
That's my culture.
I
That's
know-
also my culture.
I know, but like,
But I'm not.
look, there's obviously, like, you have your perspective, and I can't do anything but respect that. But other people who may be a little bit more connected to their cultures than you or me are going to have different perspectives.
Sure.
And we got to respect that.
I do. I just think you should open your mind more to Canada if that's the way.
I'm very open to your perspective. I understand it. And I do believe if Canada played Portugal, I would be cheering for Canada.
Because-
although I have to say,
That's fair.
I'm very 50-50.
But here's my thing. Like for people like if it's Italy Canada, like let's say Italy got out and Canada got through, fuck you. I don't want you cheering for Canada. You chose your side.
Okay.
Like if you don't pick them first, fuck you. You're not on the bus when we, beat whoever in the round of 16. That's my other thing.
You think Canada's going around 16?
No, I'm just saying. Like if that were to happen.
Say with chest, lad.
Yeah, we're not. Lad, we can. If Dane St. Clair is our starting goalie, bro, which I to be fair, I actually think I know someone who's dating him, which is kind of funny, but
I don't know how to feel about that. But received.
I don't know. I think Canada do have a goalie problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, but
All
that's
right.
a story for a different day.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get there. We have World Cup is a vast topic we could talk about for hours. We'll another time.
But like excitement level for the international break, 1 to 10, what are we feeling?
What?
Lad,
Come on.
7.
Thank you.
we
That is more like
guys,
it.
are
I'm
we-
sitting at a solid 8, boys.
Dude, Cameroon's
I'm sitting at a solid.
Cameroon's got to
like,
beat
8
New
points.
Caledonia and potentially Democratic Republic of Congo to get in the
Boys.
World Cup, bro. Come
Like
on.
solid 8.6.
Come on.
Nothing lower.
I'm
I have not been this excited for the international break since the last fucking tournament.
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
really try my best to watch
Blake,
international games.
Blake, come on. Do I know the schedule? What times? What to watch out for? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna be
I'll
be on
be
it.
following on my phone.
I just almost blew an aneurysm yelling about Arsenal this pod. Like
No, you've done well. You've done well.
It's hard for me to shift my
how's
focus.
Poland? Is Lawa still playing for you guys?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And you are 1/8 French.
So I probably went like 1/16,
Oh,
but like per national team rules, I think I could play for France.
really?
I think so because my
Interesting.
grandmother was born there.
Oh, then yes, you can.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the same way with like a couple different players around the world that like technically could play for Canada. It's like that same thing. Like Yassine
Oh,
Bounou.
not Cameroon. Oh, you idiot. Sorry. I meant Jamaica, not Cameroon.
Like Yassine Bounou can play for Canada theoretically.
Yeah,
if he
fair,
wants to.
fair.
He doesn't speak the language.
my God.
He's, hasn't
I just said we had a goalkeeper problem. That'd be huge, bro.
I know. Well, one can dream.
Blood is
but
not leaving Morocco.
I think it's now illegal for him to switch allegiances. To be fair,
Right. Oh yeah. 'cause
there's other ones too.
You-
Like Fakayo Tomori could play for
Yeah, he made the England squad, so
yeah.
England. What's our read on England? What do you think?
I want them to win it so bad.
I feel like
I would
I
like
feel
them
like
to
it's
win
their
it.
World Cup, eh? I haven't locked in a prediction yet, but
I
The
mean, it's
problem
their World
is-
Cup every
the
year.
thing is,
They're-
though, is the
they're like
problem
but this
is
one feels
the
different.
people that they rely on, other than the people they rely on, other than Harry Kane, of low key.
everyone's shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Foden, Saka.
But Saka will turn up because he always does with England.
I don't know.
Buddy, he always turns up.
I hope so, man.
Rio and Gamoa, get him on the plane. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely
Low key
not.
over Jared Bowen. I heard someone say that. Because like, what's
Bowen's on
Jared Bowen
fire.
gonna do besides sit on the bench and do nothing? At least Rio Gamoa is gonna be like, let me just fucking run at people, bro.
Should any of these players have made the squad? Well,
Danny Welbeck, yes. Is that the first name?
Ivan Toney,
Ivan Toney. No.
Connor Gallagher,
No,
Jared Branthwaite,
no. Well, if he wasn't injured, maybe.
Morgan
Like-
Gibbs White.
Morgan Sniffs White.
No, maybe. No, but no. If he's playing in the 10, no.
I
He has
don't
no
know,
spot.
dude.
Luke Shaw, I'm going to answer this one for you. No. Harvey Barnes?
No. No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Trent?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay. There you go. James Garner, shout out. We already talked about Fakayo Tomori made the squad as well. They're bringing 5 keepers apparently. I don't know if you guys heard the story about that, but apparently like Thomas Tuchel was talking about how essentially Jason Steele is just there to be a pseudo goalkeeper coach.
Sick.
And that's the reason he said like, yeah, the other 4 have like a big job to do. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
No, good for him.
You have like you
Well,
you
they
bring
still-
max 2 keepers.
They still
for
have
the
to cut it
tournament.
down. Like,
They will
yeah.
obviously, but like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is that everything before we do FPL roundup, which I want to do this week?
Please.
So FPL roundup, Blake is a fucking masterclass manager. That's all I'm gonna say. Somehow he missed. Have you looked at my week this week?
I know you have benches. Fucking.
Somehow I missed the deadline. Had like 5 players who had a bye this week, and somehow I still end up 11 points above average. 11 points above average with 2 players not playing.
You got a red arrow this week.
Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, but I'm still above average. That's okay.
Yeah, but I just think it hasn't updated, Blake. Because you're about to drop out of the top million.
No, it would have updated because my subs came in.
Maybe.
My subs came in.
I don't know. The order it does those things is very weird. I also think like,
Bro, I like
look,
this.
like
No,
I
they
think-
haven't come in for today
You have
yet.
to put me down when I was trying to hype myself up.
I'm just saying, you know, it's a red arrow. Like I just think
This was
there-
me getting back into FPL if I just said I just dismissed it. And now you're going to try and... I was going to play still.
Okay.
I
So
don't want to fucking play anymore.
so you started with yourself because you had the least amount of. But please, like
No,
continue.
I don't want to do it anymore, bro.
Okay.
Nah, fuck you. I want to do it, bro.
Okay.
Okay, so like obviously I had a really tough week, but considering I have done really well. So good job, Blake. You're really good. I'm
Talk to
proud
your
of you.
team.
I'm
Talk
proud
your
of
shit.
you. I'm still gonna come last, and that's okay. Next up was Frimpong Pong, Antoine with 52 points.
Yikers.
Terrible performance. I would have done better than him if I actually had players. Only 2 players that did anything were Bruno and Wilson. Anderson with the DEFCON. Fantastic, great, amazing. Then next up we had Big Miles, Teta Penitentiary FC.
Every week it's such a tough one.
Bruno with 13, Harry Wilson with 9.
Played the free hit.
Played the free hit, which
Yeah,
is like not the
Why?
worst.
Because I had a lot of even with the transfers, I would still have people. I know that like down the line I could have used it, but did I care? Did I fuck? I mean, no, I don't care.
So why didn't you dead end into wild card? I'm curious.
Because I want those Arsenal boys back.
You can still get them back. I will.
Yeah, but I was happy with my overall setup. Like after,
fair enough.
I just
You
thought
would
like
have had. I guess you had like a bunch of players that would have blanked. To be fair.
Yeah.
That's that is
my
fair.
bench did very well.
How many
but,
transfers did you have out of curiosity?
I think like 2.
Okay, so you couldn't have made it work.
No,
No, you know
no.
what? Fair play. Fair
Yeah.
play. You still got the wild card.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna hit that free hit later in the week. We'll see how it goes later in the season. I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, you did well. You did well. Please.
And Julian came first with 66 points.
Did he?
Bruno captain, got him most of it. His midfield was great with Wilson, Rogers, and Anderson. Not much else.
Let's be
besides a
real. It
killer
only
clean
came down to
sheet,
the fact
but-
that you captained Bruno and I didn't. But I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
Touche,
gonna
sir, but
Yeah.
skill issue.
I'm gonna stop hating on other people in
Fair.
FPL,
Fair.
and like everyone's just better than me. And you know what? I miss my own other fantasy drafts. Maybe I'm just not good at fantasy, guys.
Are you throwing the towel in?
Well, I was feeling better about myself, and then you made me feel worse about it. So I'm not gonna throw it in.
No,
But like
you know what? Like
40 points, it's not impossible. It's really not.
It's 40 now.
Yeah.
What, Julian?
Yeah, it was 20 last week. 40 points isn't impossible. I need to like I need like my free hit to like
Yeah.
get me like 100 points.
You know what? The great Ole Gunnar Solskjaer once said, "Mountains are there to be climbed." Yeah. So there you go.
Guys, this pod made me not like footy. You know what I mean?
Really.
Like it felt like a pod. It felt like a pod last year,
But
right?
now you're gonna feel so much better with international break. Man, you Arsenal boys need to sit on this for like 2 weeks.
No, I'm good. Thank you though.
I really like. It's more just the rage baiting that got me today,
Yeah, that was
which I don't even think you were trying to do.
I just had my points and I riffed them. But I feel we got some good clips out of it, so I do appreciate it.
My fucking vein gonna be popping out, bro.
Anyways, boys,
Okay.
this has been a good little episode. I've enjoyed this one.
Like we're massive, bro. This is why
I've
we
had
get
a good time.
scrutinized.
I've had a good time. I'm glad I'm back.
Actually, Miles, you had a great performance today. I do want to say
Thank you.
you've had a great
I know.
performance.
Okay, no offense.
Does
to
Antoine
any-
intimidate you?
it's not that it's Antoine. It's more just that it's 3
Do we need to
people.
kick Antoine off the pod?
No,
Yo,
'cause
fuck
Antoine.
him, bro.
No, hey, stop it. No, it's just the fact.
Thought I was serious.
No, I know you were. I know you were not. I know you were not. No, I think it's just with 4 people. Like it's just.
I know what you mean.
It's
Yeah.
not like a. It's not like
Someone's
a.
got to be
reason
Theo Baker, bro. Like,
But also, like, bro, a ton of shit I said today. Antoine would fucking. He would kill me. He would.
actually, you know what?
That's the problem. bro.
Antoine does get on Miles's ass quite a lot.
He does.
He actually does. He actually
in a
does.
somewhat disrespectful
really
way, by the way.
He gets really frustrated with you.
If anyone else brings up like a bad point, like he'll be like, "Yeah, but like you should think of it."
I
this
also-
way." if Miles brings up a bad point, he's like, "No, Miles, you're not fucking
Actually,
thinking."
yeah.
you wanna know what it is? There's this relationship and there's that relationship.
Yeah, yeah. I see you two just so he's like, hey, yeah, fucking like dapping each other up and shit.
I'm bringing Anderson in this week.
Who, me and Antoine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then me and Drew's over there like kind of like shielding me, you know. But like to be
True.
no, but like you know what it is that he he's extremely knowledgeable, so he tends to know what he's talking
does,
about
like, take
and
it out
talks
on us
and he
sometimes,
talks
yeah.
a lot more. But so then when I say things like the thing I have to say has to like latch on quickly, and most
It
of the
doesn't
time
always.
it does
Yeah, it's hard
not
to
do
get. Yeah,
that.
he's smart. It's hard to come across.
Like, just come with ball knowledge, like he does. and
Yeah,
it'll
but
be
that's
fun.
difficult.
Hey,
Because
or-
that there is just him
I
projecting
need to-
his frustration. That like
next time I'm not available Sunday, but next time maybe if you're okay with this, I'll sit on the couch with Anton. We'll see how things go.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
true.
We'll try it
Hello.
out.
A little bit.
Guys, you're gonna make me pod about international footy. Are we
yes.
Okay, that's not. Anyways,
Boys,
it was
come
a
on.
great pod.
The last international break before World Cup. Like, come on.
It might.
Come on.
You know what, Blake? It might be like
It'll be
cinema.
really fun. It will be. Are you going to be at the Canada game on Saturday? Why? Why?
fucking? What are you going?
Maybe. It'll be a fun time. One of
We're-
our last games for the
Our
World
tickets.
Cup.
If you want to go together, like we can go together. I
good
work.
chance.
I work on Saturday. What time is the game?
I'm not sure. It's a TBD. It's a TBD. All right. We'll circle back.
It's gonna be cold on Saturday, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? We could go to a
Let's
bar
go on Tuesday.
on Tuesday, like
Yeah.
this upcoming Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, that's my birthday. I can't do that. Sorry.
Well, it's more, it's a more important thing. I'm kidding. Jay's home. No, not Jay's home opener. No.
Jay's opener's on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Right, this Friday. Okay. All right. Anyways, boys, good pod.
Thank
I've
you.
enjoyed this one. I know like sour taste in the mouth, but I have enjoyed this one. Ladies and gentlemen, want to thank you again for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, give us a cheeky little 5-star rating. Let us know who were you cheering for today? Just out of curiosity.
Just do it, guys. Please, just fucking do it.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, boys.
With that being said, we'll see you next time.
We out.
Goodbye.
Peace.